Whew. What a lovely morning. What a lovely morning. One more testing. No. This is not dev testing. This is not. This is different. This is fast to the future. As fast as we can do that. Time is ticking, clock is ticking. The same like inside the kart, inside the circuit, the same outside, the same shit. But I love that shit. I love all the shit which is happening. Just because without shit I wouldn't know what does it mean good. What does it mean fantastic, fabulous, perfect? By the way, I am at PFY. PFY circuit, long, huge circuit, and you must be wanting to know what I'm doing here. I'm testing here go-kart with the team, and it's a racing go-kart. It's a ProKart. Two engines at the back, bang, bang. These engines exactly how we use here in UK for BPAC, British Pro-kart Endurance Championship. We use different chassis today. Haas, this is Haas chassis. Just over there we have MS chassis. Yes, I driven Pro-kart before. As usually I want more and more. And these guys, they setting up new interesting business in UK with the Pro-karts. Josh, we have one more Josh here. Another Josh. By the way, I met this guy at Daytona D-Max Championship, yeah? Yeah, this is where we met. We used to race with him, I've been about 5 laps behind. But today we're here for this guy. Listen, first of all, thanks a lot for letting me having this opportunity to test your go-karts, and I think you setting up something like a new business.
Yeah, so we're doing Arive Drive, practice sessions for people in real go-karts, as opposed to corporates where you have a lot of imbalance. It can be very frustrating being a fast driver and having slow people going past you, all down to the kart trace. So there's no excuses here. Everything is on a very level playing field, and you've got the most advanced, pro-karting equipment available. So today we're running a number of different chassis from 2 different manufacturers. We've got a brand new unused 2020 MS. We have another MS here, and then we have a Haas in the pits, which is what you've been looking at as well.
Yep.
And today, we're just trying to give you a feel for different setups. Give you some track time in a real machine, and try and advance yourself and your experience here at PFI.
Let's say if someone like he's been doing, let's say, rental cars, yeah, and he is okay in the lap times, but he wanna try driver owners, but he's completely beginner in it. You okay to deal with these people? To teach them, to learn them?
100%. If we look at traditional hire kart sessions, you get people of a very mixed ability going. This isn't designed for the people at the lower level of that spectrum, people that are spinning out in scenarios, crashing into barriers. This is for somebody that is really interested in karting, has a good understanding of what they're doing, but we're taking them from, a hire kart which has that imbalance and inconsistency, through to something which is professionally maintained to the highest possible standard. Within the BPEC, which is the British Pro-Kart Endurance Championship regulations.
Last question which I have for now, because soon we have with you to go on the circuit for first 20 minutes, yeah? Last question, how much all that cost?
If you're looking brand new, you're talking, you know, thousands of pounds.
I speak about your business Arive Drive.
Oh, how much does it cost a customer?
Yeah, to a customer, yeah.
Oh, we are able to do Arive Drive sessions for £100 per hour.
Per hour, yeah?
Yes.
It's like a one-to-one tuition.
If you want tuition, obviously there's an additional charge to
Additional charge, got it.
We would be running a second kart, and we'd be following you with a GoPro. We'd have communications with somebody if they are looking for, you know, one-on-one tuition. But just for an Arive Drive session, you know, the typical is £100 for 1 hour. If you're looking to do a full day, obviously the rates become a lot more competitive, and you know, you have that.
Got it. Let's test it first.
Yeah.
And then I'll ask you more questions.
Cool, no problem.
Cool. What is the track conditions? Love this track. Mainly dry. Still there is a few damp patches. But yeah, mainly dry. Still need to take a few laps just to familiarize myself with the circuit. What a lovely day. Love it. What they have here? Look at that. What they use up here? GT series Saudi. GT, is that not RTA? No, this is not RTA. This is different. This is GT series with the monster 390 engines. Oh, I need to do my def testing up here. So I definitely need to come back up here. Yeah, that chassis is different. A little bit different. Okay, Pro-Kart.
do with loosening the rear bumper slightly as well.
Yeah, the back is losing very quickly. Yeah, but I think it's still freezing a little bit.
This is a full wet setup.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can
Quite
feel it.
rigid on the back.
As soon as you go on the straight, on the brakes,
Yeah.
it goes, and then at the end you can feel like the back is starting in, and you don't want it.
I'm getting in before he breaks his car, yeah? If you wait a second, you can go out with Hugh behind you.
Right. Done with one practice session. So, Josh,
Yeah.
I've been driving the Haas chassis, yeah? Which was for wet setup.
Yes.
Oh man, I felt it really quick. It's so light, so powerful, especially down on the straight. Well, that like 1, 2, these 3 straights, it's so quick.
Yeah.
Spun out a bit here, sorry for that.
It's alright, don't worry.
But I just caught up the wet bits after I started to go wider.
Yeah.
And just cut straight line, so it's make my life easier. I was slower, but it was easier.
People without mechanical sympathy for the car will go very much on this curb on the right hand side here, and that will try and bring them across.
But it's not going to work on this wet patch.
You might see, you know, if you are really quick over it, literally flat over the curb, that's where it will pull you round.
So yeah, it's kind of you making more straight line,
Yes.
like over the curb.
Yes. But as you can see on the track,
Yeah.
it's a huge wet patch area.
Yeah.
That's where, you know, there's a lot of rubber down on the track, and when you touch it, it is very slippery.
Well, yeah, that's why I was turning in up there. So I think at the exit I was a bit quicker than that guy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
But it's just all about getting comfortable, you know, with the circuit, trying to find those dry patches, the grippy areas.
I found that on the Pro Kart you need to use a brakes a bit longer and harder.
Yeah. The power of the braking systems here is you can double pedal, unlike traditional high karting. So you can be on the power and the brake at the same time.
Like brake riding a little bit.
Yes.
So
if we're running the Kelgate system or the advanced MS system, you're capable of using both pedals simultaneously. And you find a lot of the quicker guys will be doing that. They'll literally be on the power. He's doing a Sebastian Vettel impression.
Yeah. What track layout we're using? I couldn't understand.
So this is a different track layout to what the VPEX circuit run. If you have a look at the complex on that side.
So I used it correct, yeah? Okay, got it.
But when I've been here previously, it's been a different setup.
Will you use that small kink, yeah?
Yeah, so you're going further out to the right-hand side.
Yeah.
You're a lot tighter around the right-hander. Touching the curb on entry and exit, and
on this one over there, don't go close to the curbs. You just run as tight because it's a wide corner. Maybe a little bit wider at the entry, but it's so long corner, so you just stick to the curb and just run.
Yeah.
But they're very responsive on the throttle. I was playing with the throttle, and I still need to get used to it.
Yeah.
But on this one, it's a completely different driving technique. You don't chuck it. You smoothly getting into the corner.
100%.
Smoother you are, I think better you are.
They're a lot lighter, so they're a lot more responsive. You know, if you think about the difference in weight between this and a higher car, you're talking maybe 20 kilograms.
Wow. Yeah, even in that one, everyone lifting off. I was doing the same.
I think because you pay for damages with this type of activity, people want to be very careful and not.
Oh yeah, by the way, about the damages. So people responsible if they damage something really heavily, they're responsible for that.
So the typical things that tend to go are things like stub axles or track rods, which are inexpensive. But the way that we run these karts, they're all brand new from the factory, and we expect the parts to be new to be put on them if there is a breakage or a repair needed. So, you know, there's no point trying to bend the stub axle back into place because it's compromised. We want to have, you know, new parts so that we're having the best experience for everybody.
Got it. That's good information.
But unless you're bending the chassis and having a really strong impact, you know, the potential damage bill isn't huge. You know,
You're not thinking in the future to run something like insurance or something like this?
Essentially, we're looking at insurance products. I mean, this is the very beginning for us, and we're trying to elevate our offering to the public however we can. I think when we start with the competition, that's when it's going to become mandatory.
Yeah, well, when you have like more people back to back, yeah, I would say definitely.
But you know, go-kart insurance for the equipment isn't very popular. You know, it's not a mass market product, so it's quite niche. So you know, we're currently looking to try and find an insurance provider so that your risk of a damage bill is mitigated.
I thought it should be popular because the go-kart business is so big around UK.
This type of activity though, you know, having an owner-driver vehicle being hired out isn't as common as, you know, like if we look over there, there's a corporate fleet of karts.
Yeah.
That's where, you know, typical insurance policies are aimed towards. You know, not just the equipment, but also the safety of individuals and health and safety, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Because, as we all know, motorsport can be dangerous.
This is what you're accepting when you're getting in a car.
100%. So, you know, we just want to make sure that it's the safest possible experience.
And you know what, to be honest with you, if you're not sure about where the conditions like today, I would recommend take it a bit slower. You're not racing today, you're just practicing finding the proper racing line, finding the grip, and in this condition this is what you need to find the grip. So instead of going crazy and trying to beat the lap times, I just think find the grip.
I think this is something that indoor karters don't experience, you know, changing track conditions.
Yeah.
So people are used to the same type of grip for an indoor circuit.
And all the time on the slicks.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the way, BPEC running only slicks, isn't it?
Yes.
Even when it's wet?
So they only run YDS, which are Bridgestone compound tyres.
Oh, so on the wet you can run only one set?
Yes. which makes it a lot more challenging for the driver.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, yeah.
And that's why we only run slicks during our practice days, to give that experience, so that, you know, you'll be able to carry this experience across through to BPEC when you start to race and start doing challenging events.
The next chassis which I'm going to do is going to be MS, yeah?
Yes.
Last question, how quick is going to dry up?
I was going to say, as the day progresses, the sun will
comes out,
show itself, and this will dry up a lot easier.
Hopefully I'll catch that moment.
Yeah, you know, as you see, we've got two karts on track at the minute, so hopefully they're, you know, drying it out slightly as well.
Yeah. After my second session, I'll ask you more questions on the driving technique. I don't want to ask anything now, just because it was the first session, introducing myself to the circuit. But after the next 20 minutes, I'll definitely want to ask you a few questions.
Okay, so as part of the ProKartUK team, we have a mentor from KartForce, a guy called Josh Mercer,
Yeah.
who has trained and developed drivers, and I feel he would be best placed to advise you and guide you.
Oh, brilliant.
So we'll give you access to Josh. Keep in touch.
Let's wait when he passes. Yeah, continue.
So we'll give you access to Josh, and he'll be able to give you feedback and guide you as to your driving style.
Perfect.
And give you that expert opinion.
Perfect. I'll chat to him after the next one. Cheers, mate. Right. Another 20 minutes. In this one. This is MS chassis. We're just setting up tire pressure, and this one has a dry setups because that one the previous one had wet setups. Right, so how long we have that corporate?
Half an hour.
Half an hour. Cool. That is crazy.
Looking racing, mate.
That is crazy. I love it.
Good man.
Love it.
Different experience?
Huh?
Different experience.
Completely different. Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Alex.
Oh, I so enjoyed it. Wow. Guys, I was speechless. I just was concentrated and driving, just every corner.
I saw you catching Adam as well.
Yes, a little bit by a little bit, but I think then he saw me and he started driving more racing line. Oh, but that is...
No, I'm happy for you, man.
I agree. I agree. It's a completely smooth way of driving.
Yeah.
Only smooth.
Only smooth.
Only smooth.
Only way around.
Yeah, yeah. Some corners, yeah, like SS, you go a bit sideways, but it's still the exit. You just catch it.
This is where we want to teach you now to come off both pedals.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
rolling, coasting,
Yeah.
trail braking.
Especially
as well.
hairpins, definitely rolling
Trail
and
braking
coasting.
as well. Use trail braking. Braking while you're going into the corner.
Mate, I'm new to that, and you're already
Absolutely.
expecting from me.
You have to start learning now.
The brake that's on here is the perfect brake for practicing
Yeah.
trail braking. The tailgate is much easier to do than in higher car type.
You know, he's like a real coach. I'm just starting enjoying that I'm quick, and he's like, you can be quicker, you can be quicker.
Coaches get paid for.
Yeah, exactly. Right,
Girls holiday there with the girls.
session number 2, done it, and love it. You know what? 1 hour for £100. It's in racing pro kart. It's amazing. There is another driver who is on the circuit up there just right now. So I'm waiting for my third final hit. PFI circuit is really quick. It has a long straight. Well, you've seen it. It has hard braking, like really hard braking. And to be honest with you, pro karts, twin engines and single engines, it's a different braking technique, completely different. On the pro karts, you have to be so smooth, so precise with the brakes. The same when you're coming back on the throttle, the same thing. Adam, you, yeah, oh, perfect. You, as a mechanic?
Yes, yeah, that's one of my roles. A mechanic, yeah, I do some mechanicking. I've only been doing it for, well, since the start of lockdown, since March. Pretty steep learning curve, yeah. But I'm learning.
Listen, I can tell you that the setup of the MS kart, the dry setup is amazing.
Right, great.
I could feel every single corner.
Yeah.
The front grips really well. I found one thing, you have to be really good with the brakes, especially after the long straight. I don't press it straight away hard. I press it softer and then I apply more and more. When it comes to the end, you can feel that it's good enough to turn in. I just lift it off and go around the corner.
Right. There's 2 MSs out there. Do you know which MS you were driving?
The new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
Not the new one. In the other one with the Kelgate brake system. Yeah, that needs working harder. They predominantly use Kelgate brake systems on the endurance races. Durable brake, and the other thing it's got hard pads. So you need to work the brake really hard on that one. It's an endurance setup on that. Yeah,
to be honest with you, it works perfectly. It works perfectly.
But you have to use your foot.
Yeah, you need to find out. But again, you're getting in a different chassis. You're still going to have a different technique. Listen, how do you think? How many drivers you can do per day? I mean, like you're doing 1 hour. How many drivers you can do per day?
Well, I recommend here usually having 3 drivers per kart. We'll change over in rotation.
3 drivers per kart.
Yeah. So you get a rest. So each driver does a stint, however long they want to do, maybe 10 minutes up to an hour, and then switch over, and then 2 more drivers. So it gives each driver 2 stints off to have a rest.
I've been driving. I'm thinking that the sessions which I'm doing, 20 minutes, it's really good for the driver.
Yeah.
Because you can do 20 minutes with one driver, 20 minutes with the other one, then that driver come back. And I think it gives them time in the kart and out of the kart to think about how they did the first session. Yeah. And why Pro-kart? Why you decided to do Pro-kart?
Well, it was the next step up from the hire kart stuff that I did. I've been karting about 3 years now, and I think in the north, in Teesside, it's the biggest grid. I think it's the most economical form of karting to do, owner karting. Obviously, here at PF, it's mainly two-stroke stuff, mainly Rotax.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, you need a bigger budget to do that type of stuff. And there tend to be more people that I feel comfortable with.
It's a good step to the next level of racing.
Yeah, if that's what people want to do, absolutely, yeah.
Single-seaters, cars, or whatever. It's a good step.
Yeah.
You know what? I've done only 2 20-minute sessions. I still have another third 20-minute session. I can tell you straight away that I'm going to do it more with you.
Oh, brilliant. Be good to see you again. Yeah,
it's worth the money which you charge for 1 hour. It's worth it. It's really worth it. And by the way, my friend's watching this video, so maybe they want to come in as well.
Yeah. It'd be great to see them down here. Okay.
Perfect. I'll get ready for my first session.
Okay, nice.
Brilliant. Setup's amazing. Love it. Is that a mess? I've been driving that one over there. Yeah. Every time I'm getting in the car, every time I'm learning, so I'm not that quick, but I'm still learning. Every single session I'm going out, I'm learning it. Guys, I'll be honest with you, it's amazing. 1 hour racing go-kart, pro-kart, which has a speed. As at the end of that shred, I think you are the same like a two-stroke kart, you know, the speed-wise. Of course, pulling away, I want to say it's slower than the two strokes, but I don't feel it slower. I feel it fast. I feel it really fast. And it's a professional equipment. I love it. This circuit's huge for these cars because it has a long straight, but I would like to try them somewhere Buckmore, somewhere Rye House. I tried it. Okay, I tried them at Rye House, but not exactly this. It was Zingray, Team Zingray. It was their kart. I tried their kart, and it was Too Many Pies team, their kart as well. I tried, but this is completely different because this prepared for the BPAC, British Pro-kart Endurance Championship. This is 200cc, very highly tuned engines. They have a very good top end, very good pull away from the corners. Well, you saw that, it's amazing. And it's worth it. I'll be back, join me. You know what, follow my Instagram, link in the description down below. Follow my Instagram. I'm gonna post I'm gonna post this story when I'm coming for the next Arive Drive like this one, and just join me. Tell me that you're coming. I'll arrange it with the team. I'll say how many people coming with me, and that's it. We have a fun. We even free cards. We can chase each other, follow each other. We can see who is quicker. Remember, no bumping. No bumping. First session. I'm in the first session. Let's go. The same setups, no changes. The same card. Love this engine sound, love it. Yeah.
What's happening? Okay, so a guy has bought a cart from a kart shop, and they've told him that he can do 5 laps in it.
Oh, without any of us?
Yeah, so like, the black flagged us all.
Oh, okay.
He's doing 5 laps and then we can go back out again. How was that?
Cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Brilliant.
Love it. Oh, nice one, mate. I so enjoy it. Every lap, I just want to go quicker, quicker, and quicker. Right. This was my first session, and it's amazing, guys. It's amazing. I love it. The speed and everything. Oh, you're doing as well, Pro-kart, yeah?
Indeed. ProKartUK.
Nice one. What's your name?
I'm Andy.
Let's do this.
Indeed.
Nice one. Listen, let's pop up there. Let's chat a little bit. You okay?
Yeah, cool, man.
Nice one. Let's do that. Oh man, I love it. I love it.
Absolutely amazing day so far. Managed to get a good couple of seconds off my lap time.
Yeah?
Having a great day, yeah.
Oh.
All good.
Listen, how you come closer? It's just gonna be easier for camera. How you doing racing a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I race a lot of rental cars. So,
Rental?
Yeah, so a lot of like sort of Sodis and D-Max. So yeah, to do part of a league. We're trying to just make the jump into kind of BPEC and pro-karting, really, open wheel. So
wow.
a bit of a different world out here, isn't it?
Nice,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
How is it going? Is that a quick?
Absolutely amazing. So yeah, just managed to already knocked about three seconds a lap off. So really good. So lots of coaching today as well. So Josh has been fantastic in terms of getting my lap times down, sorting out where I'm going wrong. Particularly that corner over there.
Yeah.
So when you try and do the big boys track.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely fantastic day.
You know what? I'll tell you, it's the money which I paid. It's worth it.
You can't complain, can you?
It's worth it.
To get top level gear, get instruction, get advice. Yeah, I mean they're teaching me everything.
Yeah.
When we have little setup changes, I'm getting shown how to do that myself, which is really good to actually make sense.
How long you've been doing the rental cars?
About a year and a half, 2 years.
Year and a half?
Yeah. So
What makes your decision to come here?
it's faster. A lot faster. Faster, more fun. So and I suppose it's just kind of stepping up the ladder a little bit. So, you know.
Nice one. Maybe we will see each other in the BPEC, mate.
Oh, definitely. Look
Nice one. Thanks a lot, mate. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah, guys, you see, new, fresh company making something different. I mean, it's not new to the karting world, but it's something different. As I said, you can do racing karting. Racing kart, yes, it's a pro kart, it's not 2 strokes, but guys, it's the same feeling like you're driving 2 strokes. At the moment they're doing it here at PF5, but they're planning, I spoke to Josh, and they're planning to do different circuits, like to go around the country and do different circuits. In the future, they're even planning, if there is a group of customers on that specific circuit, in that specific area, so they will bring the kart into that area, you know. So, but at the moment, you can try it up here, PF5, 1 hour, Arive Drive. I would recommend split it, 20 minutes in the car, 20 minutes out, 20 minutes in the car, 20 minutes out, and the last 20 minutes. And this way you will enjoy it more doing it 20 minutes, and 1 hour cost you 100 only at the moment. Is only 100. Where you can get something cheaper. Where? Love it. Love it. This was my last session, but I'm definitely going to come back. Definitely. I just love it. I just love it. So I finished my day. One more time, I'm coming to this tent to say thanks, Josh.
My pleasure.
Thanks, mate. I always want to say Andy, but,
Right,
but I'm wrong. No, sorry. Remind me again? Adam. Remember, Josh, Adam, guys, I will leave all the contacts. They have a website at the moment, which is not yet working, but I will leave it in the description. So just keep following it. As soon as they open, you will find all the prices up there, all the formats which they're doing. Because what I've done today, this is this is not the end. They're gonna do tuitions. They can rent a car for the whole day. They can provide you as well. They can do tuition the whole day. It can be different formats.
There's one thing that I will tell you about now, which
Yeah.
is a bit of a teaser, is we're going to be running a competition where we're looking to find 6 of the best pro-karters or hire kart drivers to run in the British Pro-Kart Endurance Championship. So we're going to run a prize where you will join part of a team that will run in the British Pro-Kart Endurance Championship, as well as the 24-hour T-side in a owner-driver Pro-Kart versus the hires, and potentially Campilios and some of the other events as well. So, we are going to be running this competition to try and find, the highest skilled hire kart drivers at the minute and elevate them into a pro kart.
Here we go. So guys, you every time asking on Instagram, everywhere, you every time asking how to start racing. Here he is. We're showing you the true life. We're showing you how you can start racing. It's not difficult, guys, and it's not expensive.
The other thing as well, if you're looking to run a kart in BPEC on a very high level, the financial commitment is probably around £15,000 to £17,000 for one season. That's inclusive of the British 24-hour race.
Wow.
So, in order to fund that, it's quite challenging for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And the competition will make it so you're winning this grand prize by spending maybe £500, in the competition in total. So, it's a fantastic opportunity to receive a full season's worth of racing for a very small amount of money.
Nice one.
And as I said, we're trying to find some of the best hire kart drivers out there and bring them up to the next level. Advance people through the ranks, and then beyond this, you've then got two-stroke racing and all the various different other forms of motorsport that this is an entry level into.
Here we go, guys. And believe me, I did it today. I raced their kart, and believe me, these guys, they know what they're doing. They know how to set it up, because I've been on a track. I had a grip everywhere, every single corner. Braking, perfect. Turning in, perfect. Throttle, perfect. So just try it, and you will see it's worth the money which you're spending, guys. It's worth it, 100%.
I was going to say, this is a pure Arrive and Drive experience. So, you're not expected to learn anything about the mechanics or get your hands dirty. You literally get your helmet on, get your gloves on, jump in the car and go.
Brilliant.
That's what we're bringing to people.
Brilliant. All the details in the description down below. I'm gonna leave their Instagram, Facebook, and the website, which is not yet ready, but just follow it, and it will coming soon. It's coming soon. Yeah. Thanks a lot, mate, for today experience. I love it. More I do karting, more I love it. More and more. Oh, look at that. Look at that bridge. Look how awesome it is. When you go with the pro car, you literally, this part of the circuit, you're going flat out. After the bridge, you just slow down just a little bit, put your car a bit sideways. It's not the best way to drive, but this is how you're learning new circuits. This is how you do that. This is how you finding the grip. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna come back. I'll definitely come back. You know what? I'm gonna just go to that guys and book it now, find out when they're doing next session, and I'll book it now. I want to do that. I want to do that as much as possible. Fast to the future.